Check this out, fellas. It's KC, the Red Pill Alpha here. Back at y'all with that heat. Y'all already know what time it is, but we gonna get straight to it. We ain't gotta do the intro and everything. Dig, fellas, check this out. You can get 100 matches on a dating site, but end up meeting 3 of the 4 of them. Yeah, man. That's crazy. Just coming back from this Audi dealership on a motor mount on my car. These motherfuckers talking to arm and a leg. Guess what? We black. We know mechanic shops with the specialty tools and everything that'll get it together. So it ain't no thing. So fellas, don't be letting these big corporations, and ladies just as well, don't be letting these big corporations take advantage of you. You know, paying $200, $250 an hour. Man, get out of here, man. You crazy. Paying $100 an hour and that's it. Fuck out of here. Facts. But let's get back to it. Fellas, the reason why you get on these dating apps and you swipe, I don't know whether it's swipe right, swipe left. No, swipe left is shutting them down. Swipe right is actually sending you likes. But when you swipe right and holler at these chicks, not all of them are gonna match up with you. We know that. You should know that. You're gonna have some that's gonna match up with you. And that's cool. You get your matches. Like me personally, I could probably get like 3 or 4. Probably if I got 5 or 6 at the most one day. But the least is probably 2 I got. But typically I get like 3 or 4 matches a day. And out of those 3 or 4 matches, I may not end up eating none of them. And it ain't me. I know it ain't me. You know, I don't put no blame on me. I'm the shit. I know I'm 100 in order, like I'm supposed to be. That's my mentality, always been since I was a kid. You know, anybody that knows me, from prison to the streets to juvenile justice department, going in and out of that type of shit, know that my ego always been kind of here. Not all the way inflated, you know, we ain't all the way up there, but you know, I am down to earth, but I think highly of myself like you fellas should. Now, with me thinking highly of myself, I think I'm handsome. I know I'm handsome. I ain't gotta, you know, take no survey on it. You know, who don't like the dimples in the look, you dig? But when you're dealing with these dating sites, a lot of these women on these dating sites are more superficial than, well, you can hear my motor, man. Y'all hear it? I already got an appointment set up with somebody else, so I'm ready to get it taken care of in like 2 days. We good. But when you're on these dating sites, fellas, dating sites are more superficial. Like, they look for the height. These women be looking for the, you know, 6'10", you know, 6'5", 4, whatever, you know, long hair. Some like the bald head, some like the fade to cut hair. You know, all of them want somebody that's chiseled up in its shape. So I'm not gonna say there's some and some. And if you do come off a big guy, yes, there's women out here that like big guys. But in today's society, yeah, remember, we're in the late 2020, 2022. You know, we in this day and age where everything is more superficial through social media. So a big guy, it's a chance he could be seen as a simp, as a trick, or somebody that's needy, thirsty, more so than when I was coming up in the 90s. In the 90s, shit, Biggie Smalls, Chris Farley and them, they made big guys hella popular, man. Them big motherfuckers was slanging that motherfucking pipe on them hoes. They was giving it to them. You dig? When I was a young dude coming up. And they still, big guys still getting it in now. I guess I could say it's just within your mouthpiece. But more so, women are more superficial on the looks more so now than actually hearing what you got to say. You dig? Because of social media. And that's because they got so many options. They got so many guys throwing themselves at them. And they look at, oh, I like him. I like looks. They're going off the looks. Oh, I like him. He looks good. Without really getting to knowing you. You know, they don't care about what's up here or what's in here. That's how they allow them to get pumped and dumped. You know what I'm saying? But then you got a nice handful of them that will go after conversation. Hear what a guy's got to say, because they've dealt with the good-looking guys and been pumped and dumped, and they dealt with insecure good-looking guys just as well. They dealt with They've dealt with insecure guys that was average. You know what I'm saying? They've dealt with a lot of, it's too much out here that they've dealt with. And you know, and it's not nothing under the sun. These women ain't really been around and been up under. You know, we living in them times, fellas. Now, a lot of these women, you know, they got so many guys throwing themselves at them. So with that being said, you may not get a meetup after your match. You may match with this woman, and you know, and some of you fellas may think, okay, I match, why she's not meeting up, why she ain't fucking with me, and she may come at you, hey, how you doing, you know, boom, boom, you know, hey, sexy, hey, handsome, you know, shoot her a shot that way, and you figure you may be all the way in, but that doesn't mean that you're in. And the reason why it doesn't mean that you're in, because it's like a cat playing with a mice. Toss it up, get done with it, push it to the side, move on to the next one. You dig? So that doesn't mean you're going to automatically get in and get the sex. Not at all. Hell no. You know, she could be getting in to feed her ego. She could be getting in to get you, to see if that you're weak, and you're weak enough and needy enough that you may chase her. You know, there's many reasons why she could be getting back at you after that match. Yes, you do got something that actually match up with you. You know, that's there. That's what the site is for. You do got something that will match up with you. But a lot of them won't match up with you. I mean, not meet up. I said match up, my bad. You do got some of them that'll meet up with you. But a lot of them won't meet up with you. Even though they're matching with you, they won't meet up with you. You get what I'm saying? My bad, I almost matching and meeting, almost threw it off. But if you get what I'm saying. And the reason why a lot of them will not meet up with you is because options. It's just that simple. They have other options, you know, and a lot of times it's what you guys be saying, how you guys talk on the dating app, or you know what I'm saying, how you guys send out your message to them and, you know, get your game across. It depends on a lot of things, you know. So now don't just look at it like, okay, she matched me, I matched with her, we gonna hook up, we gonna automatically do that. No, that's not the case. Not at all. Like I said, I recently matched with like 4 women and didn't holler at none of them. None of them come through. I sent my shot at them, hey, what's going on? You know, send my shot. They didn't come through. Because even though it's a match, they get into your pictures and things like that. They be, oh yeah, he may not be the one. And you may have professional pictures, which I suggest you guys have. Some professional pictures, some outside pictures, you know, some pictures that show that you're jovial and you know, and then you may have a serious, you know, picture that you know you're a businessman or whatever, you know, you got your serious game face on or whatever. Things are different. You got different pictures, but when they get into it, they be, you know, his nose isn't small enough. Or his fingers look a little short, you know. Things, superficial things, some shit like that will actually get her to not get back at you out on that match. Just small shit like that. So it's real, how can I say it? It's real tricky dealing with dating apps and meeting up with these women after your match. That's not necessarily saying that you're going to meet up with her because you match, fellas. So get that out your head. That's why you gotta always grind on those dating apps, which means swipe right, swipe. And then when it shows ain't no more people in your location, let that shit die down, get on with your life. And you might forget the swiping a day or two because you out getting on chicks on the approach level. There's different ways to do your thing. Don't just depend on the matches, fellas, because they might not always go through, if you get what I'm saying. Like these videos and share them and subscribe. This is real game. They might not always go through with the meetup. Yeah, you may match with them, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to meet up with them. You know, social media and dating apps is superficial. It's really superficial. You know, more so than you actually approaching a person in person. You know, approaching a woman in person. When you approaching that woman in person, then she's getting what she see. 100%. Whether you short, tall, big, muscular, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. She's getting what she getting. And if she don't like it, keep pushing it. If she do, you got something to go off of. Like these videos, share them and subscribe. My videos are for educational purposes only. 1,000 is the goal. and more. Fair use is definitely for my videos. I'm sorry the sun's in the way. Holla.